Good morning. Welcome back into Wake Up in America. Another busy day for Biden world. Hunter Biden is going to be in a Delaware courtroom this morning pleading to 2 misdemeanor tax charges and a felony gun charge. And Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas will be testifying on Capitol Hill
busy day.
yet again.
I know.
Yes.
All right. Joining us now for more is South Carolina Congressman and member of the House Financial Services Committee, Ralph Norman. Congressman, great to have you. So House Speaker Kevin McCarthy reiterated yesterday that impeachment, it's on the table. Take a listen.
So now you have the president saying one thing that we've proven is not true. You've got IRS whistleblowers saying something when it comes to government treating the Bidens different. You've got an informant claiming that the Biden family had been bribed. Should you ignore that, or you should investigate that? The only way you can investigate that is through an impeachment inquiry.
All right, sir, so Congress going into recess in a little bit. Maybe could this happen after the David Weiss testimony?
I think it probably could. The main thing is to have all the evidence and the facts, and it does not bode well for the President of the United States. The credible witnesses that are saying what they were held back from doing, the FBI's non-involvement, the IRS's non-involvement. And so, I think the American people expected, and, that's why his approval ratings are so low, 39.9% according to Reuters. And I think it's just symptomatic of what the American people, they want consequences if the evidence leads there. And I think it will, as James Comer's committee has interviewed people, and the witnesses are, again, are career. They have no other reason to do this other than to get the truth out. And I think that's what the American people want.
Yeah, I don't know how many credible whistleblowers we've got to have come forward before the House decides to move forward with this. Do you support impeachment if Kevin McCarthy decides to move forward with something like this? And then the other side of that is, do you think that McCarthy, because the margins in the House are tight, you think McCarthy would have the votes for something like this to pass? Now, it's dead on arrival in the Senate, we know that, but the Democrats did it twice to Donald Trump.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see. The Democrats cannot continue to ignore facts. They can try to talk their way out of it, wordsmith it. I don't think that's going to work. You have to get, as you know, you have to get a simple majority in the House, and you got to get 2/3 in the Senate. And I doubt you could get the Senate, but let the American people see it. I mean, look what they did to Donald Trump unjustly, twice. Right. And with what this president, really, you've got grounds of mental incapacitation as well on the 25th Amendment. So we'll see, but you let the facts lead to the conclusion. But I would absolutely and would vote for a inquiry, which I think is justified, and I think my House members would.
All right, well, we will see how this plays out. Hunter Biden's former business partner, Devin Archer, he's going to testify before the House Oversight Committee on Monday. It's going to be in a closed session, though. So what will the American public know? What can we find out that comes out of this testimony on Monday?
Well, bear in mind, you've got a business partner that knows the inner dealings. You got a business partner that presumably took part in a $5 million payout. How that split up, we don't know. But hopefully the press will report what his testimony is. And again, let the American people see it. And it's a problem this administration has had. Why have they covered it up? I think that's continually what we're going to be asking. Why is the FBI and IRS protecting the family? No other American would be protected like this, particularly with the misdemeanor charges against Hunter Biden when he's apparently guilty of so much graver crimes.
Yeah, we'll see what happens today. Your colleague, Jason Smith, who also chairs the House Ways and Means Committee, he's asking the judge to look at that whistleblower testimony and take that into consideration before she signs off on this, what's been called a sweetheart deal. Congressman, we appreciate you being on with us this morning. Thank you.
My privilege. Thank you.
All right.